What is going on, everybody? Reverend Saint here, and today I am playing some Halo 2 Anniversary Edition in Rumble, which is basically just free-for-all. Actually, it is just free-for-all. It's not just basically. I don't know why. I say that every single time. I always say basically before it, but it's really just free-for-all. That's all it is. But nonetheless, I do pretty dang good in this game. I did have a little bit of a rocky start. This guy was glitching all over the place. You guys will probably see him here in a second. Like, he just teleported, like, away from me. I was like, what the heck just happened, man? I totally had to kill, but I don't know. But nonetheless, really good gameplay. I think I get, like, 2 killing sprees, obviously on 2 separate occasions. Almost got a running riot, I think, on the first spree, but I think I got, like, grenaded out or something like that. But nonetheless, really good game. Love the Anniversary Edition, and it really just kind of reminds me of how freaking good Halo 2 was. And I just feel like it was the pinnacle for the competitive first-person shooter. Like, and I say competitive, emphasize on that, because that's what I'm talking about. I didn't say the pinnacle of first-person shooter, I said the pinnacle of competitive first-person shooter, because literally everybody starts with the same exact weapon, with the same exact damage, and all of the power weapons are on the map, so you have to fight for those, and if you win your fight, then you are rewarded with the power weapon to actually get more kills a little bit easier. But it's not impossible to do that. Like in Call of Duty, you get a kill streak or something like that, yeah, you're pretty much getting kills. You're dying to that kill streak, and it's really kind of difficult to take out. Most people don't even waste their time. They just hide. And this, it's a little bit different. Now, I know they're 2 completely different games, and then Call of Duty really has more of a casual, gamer-centric idea to it, I guess you could say. I don't want to say it's centered around that, but it's centered around the whole idea of everyone can play it and get kills and feel like they're kind of contributing for the most part. Whereas in Halo, if you've never played the game before and you jump into it, you're going to get your butt kicked repeatedly, over and over and over and over and over again, until you start to get the hang of it and you start learning from your mistakes and you start saying, okay, this dude's doing this, maybe I should try doing that. And then you start picking it up and slowly get better and better and better and better the more you play. And that's really how I feel like most shooters should be if they're trying to be competitive. I know Call of Duty kind of has 2 separate things, because, like, you know, the competitive side kind of rules out certain weapons, certain things you can use, certain equipment, certain maps, certain game modes, certain rules in those game modes, and that's kind of how it is. And it's the same, there's still different rules and stuff in Halo competitive, but it's not nearly as limited, I feel, as like competitive Call of Duty is. Not saying I don't like competitive Call of Duty, because you guys know I love that. I absolutely love it. I play it all the time, post GBs all the time of it, from Ghosts and stuff like that, and I'm going to be getting into it with Advanced Warfare, and hopefully this as well. So it's going to be a ton of fun, but I just really feel like this was the pinnacle for competitive FPS, because it was just, everything was so balanced, and it's just, it's so smooth. Even now, it's the same mechanics, same exact mechanics as the original Halo 2, just updated graphics basically, and updated sound, 60 FPS, 1080p, and on dedicated servers. And obviously there's some server hiccups right now. It really takes forever to find a game, but when you're in a game, it's solid, man. Like, I really feel like everyone's even. I'm about to burp. Ooh, excuse me, I apologize for that. But I absolutely love it. Now, basically, what I really want to get into this in this video is my background in gaming. I'm gonna have to, like, sum it up big time, because there's a lot of, like, different things thrown in there, but I'm really just trying to get to the point where I really got invested in gaming and put, like, hours upon hours upon hours upon hours into a game. And that would obviously be Halo 1. But first off, when I was a little kid, when I was really little, my dad had a Sega Genesis, and it was primarily just like Sonic the Hedgehog and a game I can't remember what it was called. I think it's called Ranger X. I can't remember, something like that. And then there was, what else was there? Not quite. I think that was the primary 2 at that point. And then after that, I got the Sega Genesis 3, and I played games like Streets of Rage all the time, and that game was freaking OG, man. Like, I actually downloaded that game on the 360 when they released it on the arcade, the Xbox Live Arcade, and played the crap out of it. I really did. I absolutely loved that game. And then after, there was also, my dad had I think it was the original Rainbow Six for the PC, and we played that every once in a while, and that was a lot of fun. That was kind of my first shooter. Actually, it was my first shooter, and it was definitely, from what I remember of, it was decent. And then we also had another game on PC called Descent, where you kind of flew around in a big maze, had to find your way out with these keys and stuff like that, and you fought other ships and stuff like that. It was actually a lot of fun. But that was kind of like the original background, the start of it all, I guess you could say. And then after that, I got into games like my uncle had gotten a PlayStation 1, so we kind of got into like Crash Bandicoot, and I get my next first serious game, I guess you could say, besides Rainbow Six, was a game called Siphon Filter, which we played a lot, which is kind of like really stealth based as well. And then after that, what was after that? Shoot, I don't even remember. Not too much after that, I don't think. I ended up getting a GameCube and played the GameCube like crazy. I had like Paper Mario 2. Which was like one of the best games still to this day ever. I absolutely loved that game. Played like this Star Wars game I had, and Super Smash Bros. Melee. I used to think I was a beast at that, and then I went to a midnight release at my GameStop, and they actually for some reason had they had like a Smash Bros. Tournament going. Bro, those dudes were playing like crap. I'm like these dudes were way better than I was, and I will actually admit that. And I don't normally admit that in most games. These dudes were freaking nuts, man. I just no way I could have even kept up with what they were doing, let alone even had a chance. They probably would have like hit me with a perfection or something like that, and I wouldn't have even hit them. But nonetheless, that's kind of where I really started investing lots of time into gaming, was like Super Smash Bros. And Paper Mario and all that. And then after that, I think did I have a Zelda game? I don't think I ever got a Zelda game for some reason, because I'm stupid. And then after that, I met my one friend Dave from a co-op school that I started going to, and he had an original Xbox. He had Halo 2. He's playing online all the time. So he invited me over one time, and I got to play Halo 2 online for the first time, and I got my butt absolutely handed to me, but I thought it was the coolest thing ever. That like you could play online against other people and stuff like that. So I really kind of got interested in that, and I was like, I really wanted to play it, but I couldn't because I didn't have the money to get one or anything like that. So I just kind of stuck to my games. I started playing RuneScape on computer and stuff like that, and that was pretty much that era, I guess. And then the year before the 360 came out, my neighbor got an original Xbox, and he got Halo 1 with it, and I'm like, dude, we're freaking playing that game, man. Halo 2 is awesome. This game's got to be good too. And we sat there the entire summer, almost every single day I was over there, playing Halo on Legendary over and over and over. I can't even tell you how many times we beat it. Probably 20, 30 times, if not more. We just kept beating it and beating it and beating it, and I loved it. Soon after that, he got Halo 2. We beat that a couple times, and then I was like, Christmas was coming around, and I'm like, dude, I'm getting the original Xbox, and I'm going to get Halo 2, and I'm going to play it with Dave online. And I was super excited about it, but I ended up getting more money that Christmas than I thought I was going to get. So I was like, screw it, dude, I'm getting a 360 when it comes out. And I did, and I'm glad I did. I got a 360, got the hard drive, got Halo 2, played Halo 2 like crazy online, hours upon hours. Halo 3 came out, I got into that, I got into Gears, and that's basically where I really started putting too much time. At that point, was seen as too much time into video games, and then continued on, got into Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2 went by, Black Ops 1 came out, and after Black Ops 1 came out, I went back to Modern Warfare 2, and that's when I started thinking, like, I started seeing gameplays and stuff. I'm like, dude, I want to do this, like, because I was doing really good in Modern Warfare 2 at that point. I'm like, I want to do that, man. I want to make videos, and that's where we are today. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.